day to day. I live in this day to day sometimes cycle of feeling elevated and feeling in a great place. And then I can read something or something happens outside of me and it knocks me down. What would you say is going on with me?
They are getting loads of energy from your higher self. Basically, that's a cue from her to release that. That's how the belief releasing process works. Something comes along and you have a reaction to it. It's about no longer pivoting away from it, which is what I used to do as a transitional vibrational queen. I was like, pivot away, ignore, but actually, okay, what are you trying to get me to release? Create new truths, release that low stored by vibration, release the fear. This is the thing, as a manifesting coach originally, because I only changed the name to High Vibration Club about 2 or 3 months ago, so it's quite new. But as a manifesting coach before, it's all about holding your vibration. And you can't do that easily when you've got low stored by vibration. Once you've released it
That's what
all,
people don't talk about.
yeah, you can maintain your transitional. And guess what? Manifesting just slipstreams into your experience. It's like, rather than it just being the focus, which it was for me as a manifesting coach, it's now like, be high vibration, live a true high vibration life, which means being really high in your stored, if that's what you're wanting, and then have the manifestation slipstream in and just love your life. We get one physical life, like, love it.
My higher self pushed me back. I'm sitting on my chair. She pushed me back and I'm like really uncomfortable on my chair. And then I ended up lying on the floor. Anyone else? No, just me. All right. Well,
Yeah,
I laid on the floor and it had been a really quiet period in business. It's just a really quiet quarter 3. And I had this fear of lack and unworthiness that came up. And I was lying on the floor and my saliva got like softer. So I felt just like this calm happened. And it was interesting because my saliva changed. And you had said, bring up the low stored vibration and then what memory is coming in. And I went all the way back to childhood.
yeah.
And my dad worked and my mom stayed at home with myself and my 2 sisters. We lived in the smallest house, 3 bedrooms with 1 bathroom, the 5 of us at a dead end street. And my dad had started a business that had failed. We were on and off Social Security and on welfare. And we lived with a lot of day-to-day uncertainty about money. I had memories of sadness in my family, anger, shame, don't talk about it. Like all of this, I got tears and it just all flooded up that any gap, any period of uncertainty was really bad. And I just stored all of this silence and fear. And then, so I released that. And then my higher self just asked me to look at my life. She said, can you just look in hindsight?
Yeah.
How you doing? And I was like, everything was fine. Everything was fine. I went to college. I have my career. I got a great family. Everything, a financial abundance is here. And I just got this big hit that like, I wish that I was younger and I knew you're always taken care of, even if there's this uncertainty. So I had a big release. I want to still process that, but I wanted to share with all of you my experience to ground us into going into breakouts. So Sarah, anything you want to share before we go into breakout?
Brilliant. And the like a really powerful truth there is, because you've done that really quickly. My first release took me about, well, it did only probably take about half an hour, but I'm really impressed you got to that so quickly, because I may not have done. But the truth is, you're always looked after, or the truth is it's always okay. It's like that truth that you're like, oh, I feel the relief now. And once you've got that truth, you can call on it again and again and again. And I did, as a money manifesting coach, I did so much releasing around money. It was insane. I was like, I never even knew I had all of this low stored vibration around money. It linked me to fear of death even. It was so like, it's amazing what we can store, but that's awesome.